Tonight on RGB, we find out who got in the news. Then we see who won and lost with our weekly style star and hot mess. And we learn why some famous face is famous.
Welcome to the 30 minutes of where we finesse you through imfihlelo zosaziwayo nontsiki mazwayo balapha eAfrika. Elami igama nguSamaroko Amangesi and katana abantu benu. Ireal Kapaza ifikile. Niyazi ke bethu nuba le nqwela ngisoze ndikwazi uqhuba ndedwa ndiphethe temptress with the secrets. Miss Snazo Yolwa.
Enkosi bhuti wami, enkosi mani nakuni emakhaya namkelekile kunqa phambili womgoso eAfrika. Igama lami ndinguSinazo intombi yakwaYolwa. Izolo besibhiyozela the Global Day of the Parent.
Siyazi ke uba umzali ngamnye uyathanda ukubona abantwana bakhe bephumelela, and here are some stories that will make some glow with joy or disown them in the shame kwiindaba zethu zakule veki.
Indaba ezibhlungu ke bantu kwa #LoveLivesHere zithi uNomzamo noMaps apparently bohlukene. Amahemhem athi nguMaps obechitha, but just a few hours after the news of the split came through, the pair took to Twitter to dismiss and rubbish all those reports and did damage control. So at the end of the day, #love wins.
Yazi Snazo andizikholelwa nyhani nami ezi rumors ze-cheating. But I did say that after la roast kaSomizi
Ewe.
and the way that everybody was coming at uNomzamo sideways about Maps,
Ne.
so zenga because ngaki in the relationship. But anyway, let's move on. Ukhaya Dladla ke yena uxeke osaziwayo living the life of the fakely rich, saying that he wants sustainable wealth and not right now riches. Uyicinge ke lonto xa ubona celebs with flashy cars and living the high life on social media. Uphinde uyicinge xa ubona mna ndikhombile ndisiya eBree.
Uyabona ke lonto kukho uzincinci othile ocime waphinda wa-uploada zonke videos ka-AKA ezindala, wiping out millions and millions of his views. So lento ithetha uba when the robots take over, zikhona ii-robot ezoveske zibe dom zifane nabantu. Okwangoku ke sisalinde nje i-chance to touch AKA's new blood.
However, AKA was happy to gloat about his chart-topping diss track, Composure, Composure, saying that it destroyed his opposition 4 years ago. He went on to further compare his diss track to Drake's Ecebisane Fans Zakhe in the run-up to Touch My Blood's release. Ukuba bangakhathaleli yonke enye into ebekhe yakhutshwa apha over the past couple of years ngoba ibi-useless. Yaqala inkathazo madoda, Snazo ingathi it's beef o'clock yet again.
Uyabona ke bekuthetha ngala ngoma ithi I'm straight out of promote,
Yes.
promoter. You gonna make me lose my composure. Kodwa asikho lapho ngalomzuzu. uBabes Woduma udlalele le kude kunoMampintsha kwimpela veki esisuka kuyo kumlazi picnic. uBabes ufikile wacula wathi uzawuyotshintsha. Afterwards uMampintsha bengawuvala umlomo ngoBabes sithi ayeye Babes Wodumo, ayeye wola Babes wena Wodumo. However, uBabes khange ayicule ichorus yakhe kwingoma kaMampintsha ethi Amakhethanga, and the beat goes on.
Kwakulo mthambo umnye ke wena Snazo, uMshoza has detailed the alleged abuse she received from her ex. Uthuthukani Mvula esithi umyeni wakhe wamlandela wade wayofika kwindlu yetshomi yakhe. Uthi ke uKortesi ukubana ufika kwakhe phayana zange benalo nexesha lobana akaphunge noba yiti, as she was robbed at gunpoint by her ex and his close friend. Later she would see Mvula's new lady driving in the whip that she helped buy. Nabantwana bakokwabo benxibe impahla angazange athi yazitshise ubhuti. Yazi Snazo, we've all been through heartache. We've all been through difficult times. Uzibone ugixa, uzilahlela phansi kwithaza ecaleni kwebhedi uzibhuqabhuqa. But boyazi into yobana when your life becomes a soapy, that's when it's time to walk far, far away.
uManakaranaka usibalisele ngogxothwa kwakhe kwisidingo uqala kwecareer yakhe. It seems uba umitha kwakhe waphelelwa ngumsebenzi, and the storyline that she suggested was used for uHlubi Mboya. 18 years later uthi esi siganeko sisamlandela. Darling, soze singakulandeli kalako andithi ubalisa ngaso rate.
Exactly, and wenza ngathi ngalamabali akumhlobo wenene
Ewe man.
I mean, sisiba ufuna sikulandele, then thula ucontinue nobomi. uNonhle Thema ke yena ke uthi utshatile bethuna, uthi ungumakoti and kudala usisi ekotiza. Qha ke phambi koba ningene kwi-social media nikhangele iifoto zomntu wakhe, the TV personality said that she went under the radar so she could focus on what matters: life, love, and her career. A move which I'm sure is driving her fans crazy right now, because I'm sure ufuna ukucula umakoti ngowethu.
Siyavuma kodwa ayingowenu. Please
ayingowethu
take
nyani.
several seats. uMoshe Ndiki niyamazi ke ngothetha. He unloaded a few choice daggers recently xa described the smell of an ex's fling. Elivumba ulifanise nokutya kwe-microwave. Nechakalaka endala xaba ikudala ihleli for about 3 days elangeni. So basically, spicy with a hint of regret. Uyabona ke? Nizawubhadla nihambe nifaka ezinkunkuma emilonyeni.
Chaza, mamela man, can't phone ungixelela uba iphi le ex because I'm sure into abanini bandiyamazi. And just like that, iphelile ke bethu neendaba zethu. Ingathi kuphele into ezimnandi xa kuphela inyanga kuba.
Mani.
Yes.
Kodwa ke into engasoze iphele is the quest to look great. And those who get it right deserve recognition for their efforts ekutyeni i-cotton ngendlela nje esenza sitsarhwe yi-jealous singabanye abantu. Ellie Basoge is the style star of the week, and this time, the proud owner is Bonang Mateba. When we tell you this woman doesn't come to play, all she does is slay, please see for yourself. Your girl B was the host of Miss SA last week, and she looked better than some of the contestants, and dare I say, even some of the former Miss SA event.
Well, now for something in the exact opposite direction, often in the quest to do good, siya silahleke. Xa sihambe bugwenxa ke bethu na yona nto ibalulekileyo is to focus on being found and not being found out.
Apha ke khaya siye sibhaqa ii-celebs ezilahlekileyo fashion-wise with hot mess of the week. The person whose actions earned them this title is Lady Zamane. Hot mess ayenzileyo izamfudumeza kude kuphele ubusika. She was performing at Miss SA kule veki iphelileyo, and a lot of you took to the Twitter streets and were not impressed with the peach jumpsuit ebeyinxibile. One tweet even compared her boots to a tin fish wrapper. #no chill eMzantsi.
Yazi intoni kwala performance yakhe ndiye ndayiva ngathi yi-messy because not to say anything, but I thought that she was lip syncing. And then mhlambi maybe focus kule outfit yakhe imbi. And right now it's time for us to head on over to aba bantu aba bazasenza brook ingekapheli inyanga so they can have a word with you and see what they can sell you yet again.
Irokophosi zobuya. Coming up, we go rock the house party with Miss Cosmo, and then we find Sandton's Fun District.
I-RGB ibuyile izonixelela ngazo zonke ezi party that abanye bethu never get invited to.
Oh, shame, ndiyakusizela kodwa Sam, because mna ndizifumana zonke ii-invites qha ukutshaba lixesha. Bekubuhlungu ke man uphoswa yile ilandelayo because bendise Monte Carlo, darling. Now here's what we all missed when Miss Cosmo blew out the candles on her birthday cake.
Miss Cosmo, tibala mabebo lawo. Ngiyabonga. That's how I say it.
Yeah.
So tell me, what are the do's and don'ts at a house party?
Don't be late when they say a guest list closes at a certain time, firstly, because you're going to find yourself outside of the door.
Don'ts is don't be boring. Do's is just get lit.
Secondly, don't wear heels, because typically a house party means that there's grass because you're at somebody's house.
Don't invite people that aren't supposed to be invited.
Don't go into the bedrooms. Don't get too drunk next to the pool.
And don't go over the limit.
Have you ever broken anything in someone's house party?
I have, unfortunately. Just a class, nothing that hectic.
No, I'm actually a very careful person, eh?
Yeah, but they never knew about it. I make sure.
Oh, so you cover it up. How do you cover it up?
Kick it away.
I mean, except a few virginities when I was younger, I haven't broken anything.
Well, I wouldn't do anything in other people's houses that I wouldn't do in my house.
And what do you do in other people's houses that you don't do in your own house?
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, the guys.
Oh, nothing. I respect other people's homes as much as I do mine. I check myself out in the mirror. I don't really do that at home.
Nothing.
And how do you deal with the police?
I mean, police come to the party, then you know it's a problem, but nothing in the envelope can't solve.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, I never have police. My house parties are so calm. I'm a calm person. We have tea parties. We have cute things. No ratchet things.
Woo! You warn them in advance. So you warn all of your neighbors. Then you make sure you make friends with the cops.
Yeah.
And then your party goes until the sunrise.
That's not my...
We don't have police. There's no police in Sandton.
Oh, ifomo ebindiphethe bantu, at least it looked more fun than the first day of a holiday. Awutsho wena?
Of course. Niyabona ke bethuna abantu abandaziyo bayayazi into yobana ebumnandini kulapho sendithele khona. Like when it comes to umnandi ndinguMoses ekhokhela amaSirayeli. I am an expert. Qha abanye abantu ke baye badinge ingcebiso. So here comes RGB's star-studded guide on how to have fun according to celebrities.
RGB and Sandton City is taking family fun to a whole new level. And guess what? Rorambiwa so at Rovon. Mampa, when was the first time you had fun?
The first time I had fun, I think when I came out of my mother's you-know-what.
First day I was born.
I can distinctly remember when I was about 3 years old at Disney's on Ice. I think that was the first time that I had a lot of fun.
Probably the first time I kissed a girl.
I've got a 6-year-old, so I have fun every single day.
And when was the first time you had adult fun?
Woo! What is adult fun?
No, you tell me.
So I'd say 18, first year varsity, yeah.
I can't disclose on camera.
I have adult fun every day, I would say.
The day I turned 18. Yeah.
Wow, I haven't stopped having fun since I became an adult. I think that is the key to life.
And how difficult is it to move from adult fun back to kids fun?
No, I think you always have the child in you.
I think people with kids, it's easier for them because they have younger people around them, reminding them.
It's not that difficult, you know. I'm a playful kind of a person. I enjoy having fun. I have a 4-year-old. She keeps me playful.
And what kind of fun do you have with abantwana abancane?
Oh, they love going to the movies. They love the arcade.
I love teaching, I would say. And in whatever we're doing, if we're eating, we're counting spaghetti. If we're, there's a game and everything.
I think most of the fun we have with my kids is when I'm paying through my nose for everything.
And you let them win at those games?
Not always, no. I'm kidding, yeah, of course.
Definitely. I mean, you have to.
When we're playing games, they do win most times because they always choose games that they're good at.
No, I'm very competitive.
Okay, so do you think we need money to have fun?
You know what? I grew up with no money and we had lots of fun. I think I had more fun growing up with no money.
Yeah. But I think that you can find ways to have fun without spending a cent.
No, most of the fun I have with my kids is like in my garden.
I absolutely love how none of the celebs had adult fun until they were all adults. It's a great example of how to live and probably the farthest thing from the truth.
Lixesha lohoya abanye abantu who have their own interpretation of the truth, the advertisers. Iriokopoza izawubuya. After the break, we chat about the road to gold with summer nominee Cece.
RGB, as it's time for your final dose of the only show that puts you closer to your favorite celebrity. They're not like
Udwendwe lethu ke namhlanje on the seat of superstars has made a career and life for herself after going through more heartache and drama than a soapy omnibus. Nanku ke ezosibalisela ibali lakhe. RGB is proud to be joined in studio by singer, diva extraordinaire, survivor, and the 2018 summer nominee, Cece. Welcome, Tombazana. Bakhala namaflate Summers tonight, what are you nominated for?
I'm nominated for Best R&B Album. So yeah, I'm pretty much excited and nervous at the same time.
Well, congratulations on those nominations, but who would you say is your biggest competition, Glonyak?
I mean, everybody is competition. It's like going into a game and underestimating your opponent. So I'm not underestimating anyone in that category because I think everyone is such a phenomenal artist.
Okay.
She's so PC.
She is. She has to be. But I bet you,
No, but I'm just saying.
And yenzeka la nto kodwa noma ndithengise ialbum ezindondon 1000 usamora only sold
so exactly
700 ku10 into zokuxoxa
uzibone so uzibuza uba njani njalo
but masinga asikho kulonto. We are on the fashion of the red carpet. Who are you going to be wearing? What are you going to be wearing?
I'm gonna be wearing jean. I don't want to tell you guys what it is exactly. It's a surprise, but it's something red. So.
But Bauti, you're going to be wearing jean. You're not going to be wearing denim, ne?
Not jeans.
Okay.
I'm going to be wearing a design by Jean. Yeah.
Like a red carpet, anything is possible.
Yo.
So Swam, you've had this album, Eti Busisiwe.
Yes.
You poured your heart and your soul into it.
Absolutely.
What did it take to get to a point where you could finally share this kind of thing with the world?
I mean, I'm an artist, and growing up, I've always had problems with expressing how I really feel. So music was always my go-to place. So I wanted to find a way that was tasteful to express how I felt at that time and what I was going through. So then I decided to put everything in my emotions into the album, and I like to call it, it's an audiobook of what my life was in like the past 8 months.
Now, 2017 was a very difficult year for you. Ne?
Yes.
But at the same time, you still had to go on stage to perform, you know, and sometimes, you know, people might be expecting you to come across a certain way. Did you feel like, Mhlambi, you had to put a lot of things at the back of your head and just push through?
The show must go on. So you have to, you know, because people are there and they've paid money. They don't want to know what you're going through right now. They just want to have fun. So they're here for a show and you have to put on a show. You leave your problems at the step, and then when you're done, then you can pick it up and go home and cry yourself to sleep all you want.
Oh.
So Swam, as a nation, we're facing, hey, isilungu samasko right and funuti scourge.
Yes.
But we're under attack as women.
Yeah.
And you having personally gone through that, especially in the public eye.
Yeah.
How do you deal? Is this something you ever heal from?
For me, the reason why it might take long for me to heal is because there's the court case. So it's a back and forth emotional thing. When you think, okay, I think I've finally gone past the stage, then you see this person and you hear everything they say and you think, how do you hurt someone and then turn around and do what you know what you're doing? You know what I mean? And I think for me, the hurtful thing was not probably the whole incident, but the fact that it was that very same person that did that ran to the papers and sold, you know, even the first story that came out, you know, they were the ones that put it out there, and they've never apologized to me. And now I've had to forgive someone who wasn't even sorry. So, you know, I had to pick up the pieces and just move on with life.
You know, I think Mnayona Ndondi Bonayo Apa is that this person was supposed to be protecting you not only as Usisi, but also as Busisiwe.
Yeah.
You know, not only just the artist, but also you as
a human
being, as Umtu who he's supposed to be caring for.
Absolutely.
How did it make you feel when you realized Nobana Lumtu Lona actually Rankatlang?
Like I said, that was the most painful part of everything else. The surgery, and that was like a walk in the park compared to the emotional, you know, part that I had to travel where that was concerned, and having to deal with someone who was never really sorry for what they did. Instead, they perpetuated lies on social media and just pretended like life was okay and they moved on with their life. But
the incident Lena Sibonayo ke ngoku in the papers, in the news, etc. Was that the first incident?
That's the first reported incident.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What advice do you have for someone who is currently where you were and maybe doesn't see the light at the end of the tunnel?
Never be afraid to start over. That's what I keep saying. Never be afraid to start over. I say that every single time I go to my interview. I said, for me, if it means that I was going to go back to the cues of idols, I was going to do that. If it means that I was going to go to cabaret back again, that's what I was meant to do. That's what I was going to do. And I was never going to allow someone to dim my light just because they opened doors and opportunities for me. So never be afraid to start over, because at the end of the day, when the world is outside, and you by yourself, and you're the only person that has to deal with what you're going through. So start over, man.
Having gone through that and now starting your healing process, do you feel that you're rebuilding your self-esteem and your self-confidence?
Absolutely. I know there's a song in my album that says the old me must die, and here she lies. And basically, I'm saying that I'm letting the old me die so that I may take, you know, the opportunities that are coming and that I have now, and not concentrate on the things that, you know, have nothing to do with my growth as a human being. So I'm definitely a a woman, I think I've grown, you know, from Runaway to this, it's like, you know, miles apart in terms of growth. So I've grown as a human, I've grown as an artist, you know, and I'm just really proud of where I come from, because I know there's a lot of people who've been through what I've been through but, you know, they decided to hide behind walls. And sometimes I always say that they are mad because I've walked through walls that they've hid behind. Yeah.
And did you think that, because Wuchilo Wati, you're not scared of starting over, you know, but did you actually think that that was what you were going to need to do?
Sometimes we give the people that we're with so much power,
yes,
you know, that they actually start thinking that, of course, I have power to do this. And I always say the only person that has power over my life is God. And I'm not afraid to start over. And I think that's what was intimidating to the other person, is that I wasn't afraid to start over. I wasn't afraid to speak my mind. I wasn't afraid to say no to certain things, you know what I mean? I'm very vocal about how I feel, and I'm a very independent woman. So I think that came across as intimidating to the other party. And so, yeah. I was told that I would never work in the industry ever again, and that I will regret my choice of leaving my previous company. But I think I would have regretted it more had I stayed and just let myself and watch myself die every single day. So for me, that chance was worth taking in order to save my life, because there's no point in chasing your dream and losing yourself.
Of course.
You understand? So, yeah.
Yo, Nizveleke Nani Bantu, I love this woman's energy and her fight to succeed. Noba sekumnyama entla. Uba sonke ke besinalo mvutho nale determination kasisi, Mzansi would have more stars on the ground than we do in the sky.
Of course, and on that gorgeous truth, lixesha lobana sinyamalele faster than Instagram models after somebody explained uba DM for bookings umele ntoni na kanye kanye. Uba ufuna ukus-DM athina, all you need to do is use that hashtag Rilkopoza and find us on Facebook as well as on all our other social media pages. On Facebook, it's official Rilkopoza, and Twitter and Instagram, official RGB.
Okanye ke ufuna usihlebezela by contacting us directly. My handle is @Sinazoyolwa. You can find Samora at Sam_Mangesi. And don't do anything that will make you delete your social media. Ufuna utshintsha negama. Since it's Summer's night, we're going to play out with a little performance by Summer nominee Sisi with her hit song Ndidinge. Good night. Mwah.
Utanami, hasilela